Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye.
Commissions going round and round in circles. I'm probably the only validator that has not changed their commission, has not gone down to a 0% just to try and get more voting power. I've simply stayed at what the dynamic commission sets me at, and it annoys me. Like I said, right, if you were me and you're in my position, how would you feel if your delegates or your supporters and those who want to really see you be involved with this community are saying, dude, I can't stake with you. I can't stake with you because of the simple fact that DCM pushes to 10%. So why shouldn't I do what Jesus' Lord is doing? Why shouldn't I do what Terraport's doing? Right? What's the difference between me and them? Well, the difference is I have respect for this blockchain. I would never do something as sneaky, low down and dirty as what these people are doing, whether it be using casinos and all sorts of different things without being regulated with the FCC in the UK and all sorts of different things like that, or whether it be a guy who's claiming to get visions from God. And I'm sorry if you're religious and this offends you and you believe this guy's getting visions from God, totally go through it. But if you Google a cult, these are the first things that come up. I mean, Waco people, come on. It's absolutely ridiculous that this is happening. And what I actually think is he's actually targeting the right people for this, because so many people who believe in religion are so desperate for someone to be the next Messiah, someone to be the next, and ultimately I'm not a religious person, right? And I definitely would never ever claim that I'm receiving visions from God. But, should I just start saying, well, I'm receiving visions from my dead cat? Happy's telling us all we should all buy Lunar Classic and everybody should delegate with me because my cat's up there speaking to God and it's telling me that LUNC is going to be the next chosen thing for the game of straight. Come on, people. Come on. It's absolutely ridiculous, to say the least, that it's that sneaky. It really is that sneaky. But let me know what you think, right? Let me know what you think about all of these kind of people that are spinning up 2-3 nodes to be able to get around the DCM. Should we just do nothing? Should we allow them to do this? Should we not hold them accountable? Should we not question these kind of things? Let me know in the comments section, folks, what you think.
All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. LUNC community, USCC community. What is going on? All right. So you just heard from Happy Catty Crypto. I clipped that part for you guys to listen to because I agree and I disagree, with what he said. And you guys should probably know, I agree with the dynamic or the dynamic, the DICOM, whatever it's called, the dynamic commissions, the DICOM. I agree with that. I agree that people are taking advantage of it because they're creating new validators, because people are complaining that commissions are too high when you get popular. And then you're creating new validators, and that that really goes against the chain and the DICOM, right? And so the DICOM commission. So now you're curating another validator, and then that validator is at zero commissions and things like that. Now you got two validators. So it does, but there's nothing. I mean, in fairness, there's nothing illegal about that. So, technically we shouldn't have a problem with that, but just for the fairness of the chain, which there's no such thing in DeFi anymore, apparently. DeFi has no rules. DeFi is where people, it's almost like a black market. There's no rules, there's no God, there's no, there's the godless. And, in DeFi, people don't give a crap about your feelings or anything. People are nameless, they're anonymous, and they don't give a crap. They all they have, most of the people, a lot of people in DeFi have greed in their hearts and minds and souls, and they don't give a crap about anything else except for making money. So if that's true, and if that's what DeFi is, then there's nothing wrong with what Christopher and other people are doing. on in DeFi, right? With the DICOM and everything else, and going around it by creating other validators, right? That with lower commissions. Um, so in that sense, there's nothing wrong with it. But in a sense where fairness is, yeah, you should only have one validator, right? But we don't live in a world of fairness, and this is DeFi, so you can do whatever you want. Number two, I definitely disagree with Happy Caddy Crypto, and the way he was talking about Christopher and and religion and religious practices and stuff. I know Happy Caddy Crypto lives in, I guess, the UK or something. I know he lives in Europe. They have religious freedoms in Europe, right? um to a certain point, right? We definitely have religious freedom here in America. They don't have it over there in Asia. Most places in Asia do not have religious freedom, but there are different the religious groups over there, but some of them are underground because of communism. But and then where Christopher is in Australia, they have religious freedom to a certain point as well. Um, but yeah, we shouldn't talk about people and what they do in religion. When we're in cryptos here, we shouldn't be bashing anybody in religion, or what they practice. If they practice, Buddhism or Hindu or either Islam or Christianity, whatever, we shouldn't be talking about that, guys. We really shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you badmouth them like that, you shouldn't be doing that. Happy Caddy Crypto knows better than that. Um, and you guys heard him what he said. He was like, he's talking to God. Yeah, okay. Let me talk to my cat. And it's like, come on, bro. We can't do stuff like that. Um, but we just can't. There's no place for that, man. There's no place for um for trying to make fun of somebody or shame somebody because of their religious practices, right? And so, um, other than that, it is what it is. All right, so that's what I'm going to say about that. And I just wanted to speak on it because I did hear it in the video. I say, oh my god, because that means he thinks the same way about me, right? And yet I've been spot on in Lunk and what's been happening. I've been spot on the validators. I've been spot on the price. I've been spot on what we should do on this chain, right? I've been spot on that Lunk is not the one we should be burning is USTC for repay. I've been spot on this chain. And I don't have no knowledge about blockchain stuff. I get my stuff from God. So I guess Happy Caddy must feel the same way about me because I'm prophetic. I've been doing this for a long time though. You know, we've been calling things out for a long time. I've been having dreams for a long time. I've been talking to God for a long time on YouTube. So for anybody to say, "Oh, currency ain't talking to God," then you ain't been watching my videos and seeing what we went through. We've been through HELL on this channel and in life, and God has got us through everything. And I can see these things, right? And I can see what things are happening, what things are coming. I don't have those. I don't have that gift. God gave me that gift, right? God opens those doors for me. How am I able to see elite information without having elite information in front of me? you know, yeah. I don't. That doesn't come from me. I'm a human being. That comes from God, right? So it was really bothering. It's like, what are you doing, dog? We don't talk like that. Well, I don't understand. Well, in DeFi, I guess you can do it. In DeFi, you can be as ruthless as you want, I guess. But we don't treat people like that. We don't treat people that way. You have the right for religious freedom, right? And if he wants to do that, and if he believes he's talking to God, then that's what he believes in. Turn the channel off if you don't like it and go somewhere else. You don't have the right to say to joke around and think it's funny. That's not funny. Because I bet you if he was Islam, you wouldn't have said anything. Isn't it funny that they only talk about Christians, but they never talk about the Islamic people? Because they know there'll be consequences to be dealt with immediately. That's why Christians are too nice. right? Happy Caddy Crypto wouldn't have said that if he was Islamic. Nobody ever does, right? Because they know that there's consequences to saying stuff like that. Islamic people don't play with their God, right? And so we got to be careful talking about that stuff, man. And Happy Caddy, you need to be careful, bro. You know, you need to be careful. You know, because God don't play like that. You know, we got to be careful what we say on you know with people's religious practices and people's religious freedom, because people have freedom to practice whatever they want. All right, so that being out the way, let's go over here to some good news. LUNC is going up. USTC is going up. And we talked about it the other video. We talked about it, you know, a video or two ago, and especially in the burn video that I did. I said, what are the odds that the LUNC and USDC are going to skyrocket going into Friday because we're talking about Brad burning, you know, maybe a million or two, or maybe 1 to 10 million USDC on Friday. What's the odds again that every time Brad is going to be that we want to do a burn event or something, that USTC and LUNC explode before that event happens? It keeps happening over and over and over again. Why? It's not that because we're amazing people or we're lucky. It's because the validators are watching the videos, and then they're front loading LUNC and USTC into the events, so that they, in their minds, they're saying, if we front load it, then they have to buy higher, and they're not going to be able to burn as much. Even though we said we're going to buy now, and we're going to buy a majority of it now, and then when they front load it, who gives a crap? You know what I mean? You're actually helping us out, because you know I was told what price, what range USCC is going to be in for the dinar evaluation. So if you're pumping it up, then you're getting us closer to those price range, right? So I don't understand the strategy on that, but thank you anyways for pumping LUNC and USDC up. It's good for our portfolios. It's good for the staking reward price, dollar values, and everything else. So every time we set a date for burning USDC or doing something, they want to pump the price up. So it is what it is. All right. So up 13% here on LUNC, and we're in that area, as so in this area here where we're actually we broke through it. Okay. So we broke through that 12, 13 area. We're at 13 now though. So we broke this area though. So you see the line there. We broke that area. Now we need to make sure we use it as support now. This area right there that we broke through. So we broke through the area with bull volume. Look at the volume, 226% in volume. So we had to get bull volume to break this area here. We got that bull volume there. And so now we're in this area right here. So that 1.3 to 1.4 area now. So we got to get up to this 1.5 and then use it as support, right? And then we're out of this choppy area. Yeah, there's a little bit here, but that's not as much, right? And then we can really get going here and get this thing up into that into the point, into the twos, and into the threes and fours and fives and sixes, and maybe even 0.001 area there. Okay, so you can see circulation continues to come down significantly here, five, and that's because we're burning more and everything else, and people are staking, right? But of course, if we get up into the twos and threes and fours and fives, expect some big undelegations, right? But that's going to come with the territory, right? So if we're at the 0.0056, even 0.001 area, right? Or yeah, yeah, 0.001, then expect some big undelegation, because people are now worth 6, 7 figures, and it is what it is. All right, so let's go over to USTC and check that out, and we're up 38%. So we're pumping way more than LUNC, right? And so we did say that this was going to happen again, and I was like, you guys are going to watch it again, and you guys are going to think nothing of it, and just think that it's a coincidence, and there's nothing. It's not a coincidence that it keeps happening every time we have a burn event, or we say, hey guys, watch this date here, because we're going to be, Brad's going to be burning a whole bunch of tokens on this day, or we're going to be burning a whole bunch of tokens on the day, and then the price explodes before that date. It happens over and over and over and over again. It's not no longer a coincidence, folks. It's literally this is what they do. They front run the price into those events. Because they think that we're buying it. They think that we're going to be buying a majority of it on that event, and so they want us to buy higher, right? So it's not because they love LUNC and USDC. It's because they're trying to avoid us from buying it all up, and so we get to buy a smaller portion of it up here. We have to buy up here now on Friday, and in their mind, we have to buy it up here on Friday and not down here. We would have got a bunch of it down here, but now we have to buy up here. And that's what they do. They front run these events that we have. And I think we probably have some spies in the Telegram group as well, because but of course I put it on video, but I'm pretty sure we have some spies in the Telegram group that go and tell these validators what's going on in the group and stuff and screenshot stuff. So you guys that are in the group, make sure you're a little bit more cautious and careful, because I'm pretty sure we have some spies in the Telegram group as well, and they go run their mouth. They're gossipers. They go run their mouth and into other people, to other validators and stuff. Okay. It is what it is. Comes with the territory. All right. USCC is pumping, but it's not at the dinar price that I was told. So it is what it is. I'm not going to tell you what price it is or what price range it is, but it is what it is. Okay. So 73 for Luna. We talked about how I was shocked that this is not heading towards $5 right now with the Doquan news, but it's at 73 right now and heading up, so it's all good. All right, so 231% in volume increase and 8% in market cap, so it's pretty good there. Trying to get Luna 2.0 into the top 100 again. It's 120 right now. All right, and you can see the overall markets are up 1.28%, and also the volume is down 5%. All right, let's go to the community pool. I mean, not community pool, but the station. See what's going on. All right, so this one's already passing, and it looks like it's going to pass with flying colors here, and that still has 3 more days to go, but it's passing with flying colors. This one looks like it's gonna be trickier. Contributions without KYC. This looks like it has no veto and no's and abstain, and then yes. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be a really close one here. And then hidden voting results is definitely a no a vote there for the community. Actually, the validators that are voting no, the community is actually voting yes. If you look at it, um, let's go here. Community pool 4.1. Yeah, look at they're starting to move now because the volume picked up significantly. So volume picking up, and USCC 8.5 there, and then you have stats. We continue to add there as well, so that's good. Almost 500 million came in today, last 24 hours. Um, and you got the guys that are burning. Can't forget the guys burning LUNC every day, man. And DF LUNC, Terra Casino, LUNC Zombie burn 10,000. Good job, guys and girls. Keep burning that LUNC tokens, man. And then all nodes 431 million. And Happy Caddy Crypto 400 million. Interesting. After his disrespect of Jesus Lord, somebody's rewarding him. So that's interesting. But like I said, I did agree with him on a dynamic the DICOM, right? I agree with that part of it, that we shouldn't be taking advantage of that. I didn't agree with the part where he's making fun of religious people and stuff like that. That's a no. That should be a no in anybody's videos. But it is what it is. Anyways, and then Jesus Lord 2 right behind with 376. So all right. So that's the leaders there. And Moon Rabbit continues to lose validators. Vegas losing validators as well. And Orion and all the people that, a lot of the people that the community think are bad for the chain are continuing to lose a lot of delegations here. Okay, so let's go to the validators and wrap up the video, guys and girls. It's a good day. The USTC is exploding as we thought it would by Friday, because we were supposed to do a nice big burn on Friday. And for Brad's supposed to do that. And so reach out to Brad if you want to send USCC to his USCC address. Hopefully Brad can post it on Twitter. his address if he hasn't done it already. And I'll do the video on Friday when Brad does the burns. I'm gonna have to send him to USTC, and I think we collected I don't know, I'm just like $200 or something like that so far. So not a lot of people participating. So people are like, nah, I'm gonna chill. Well, that's why I said, $5, $10. I mean, everybody pitching. We got 300, 400 people pitching in $5, $10. We can burn a lot of USCC. But it is what it is. People don't want to. People, I guess people are done. People are done. They're tired. Okay, it is what it is. All nodes is number one, and the rest of the validators are here. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are in between. You guys have to decide which one is which. All right, so let's just go all the way down to the validators so you guys can see all of them securing the blockchain. And there you go. All right, so all right. Peace out. God bless. Hope you guys are doing well. See you guys in the next video. Bye.